Okay, so this is the reason why it's so important for us as a people have to stop voting Democrat. My mother was on welfare when I was young, and we were poor. We were so poor that there used to be like fucking rats running right through the living room, right to the kitchen, right to the living room. Big rats. It was the building was run down. The neighborhood was very hot. This is like back in the 80s and the 90s. Um, Being on welfare sucks. The whole family treated us differently. They didn't treat us with the same respect that all the other cousins got. The other because all my cousins had parents that worked, that made money. My mother was poor, and she had a boyfriend who made money, who works in a store. She had a boyfriend who was also a fucking asshole too. But in any case, so she didn't make money. She gambled instead of saving her money, and she was living off the government, and she was just content with just like living like that, being poor, and we had good stuff. We had some stuff. We had a TV. Uh, we had cable. Sometimes we were able to watch pay per view and stuff like that. We were just but we were poor. We were very poor, and it's like so stupid the way she ended up the way she did, because her boyfriend was my father's cousin, and my father was like he was like a ladies' man. He had a lot of girlfriends, so he was dating a lot of girls, and then my mother kicked my father out. That's the reason why they separated. So it was she tried to put him on child support, and she ended up just living off welfare, and my father avoided paying child support like an asshole. So these are Dominicans. I'm talking about Dominican. I'm not talking about Americans. Because if my parents were Americans, I'll be very, very smart, very educated, and I'll be making a lot more money. I would be in way better shape. I would have finished college a long time ago. I probably wouldn't even be overweight right now. I probably weigh like 180 pounds instead of a 210. I had Dominican parents, and Dominican parents, depending on how religious they are, if they're very religious, they're gonna come out okay. But my parents were very liberal. They didn't care about church that much, and they just run around and do whatever they wanted. My mother had a lot of men come after her, and my father had a lot of women come after him. They were both very attractive people, and they just they did whatever they did to have fun. Just want to have fun. That's how most Dominicans are. They want to drink, smoke, hang out, have fun. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at is like the reason why people shouldn't get on shouldn't vote Democrat is because the Democratic Party kind of made people depend on the government too much. And my mother was depending on the government too much. She didn't want to learn English. She didn't want to learn anything. She didn't want to get her diploma or nothing. And nothing was motivating her to better herself. She just wanted to like be a homebody or somebody. But she didn't even do that. She went out at nighttime to play bingo and gamble. So I don't think she was being a housewife or a home woman or anything like that. So to be honest, her boyfriend, who's an asshole, stayed home more than she did. But that's my childhood. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is like you have to have parents that both of them work or one of them work. If you have one of a mother, if you have a single mother, she better be working and having a job and stuff like that. She can't be living off of just. I really wish I had American parents. I wish I had American parents, cause having Dominican parents is a fucking nightmare, bro. It sucks. It sucks having Dominican parents. And I don't want to put any kid through what I went through. That's why I hesitate in staying with a girl sometimes. Because, like, I date a girl for a couple of years and then I just break up with her or I drive her away. I do it on purpose because I just don't want to be that guy that stays in that toxic relationship. And most of the relationships that I end up in, they end up a little toxic. It's like the most uneducated women are the ones that go for me. The smart ones, they try to test me and they test my patience, and then they kind of trigger me, and so I end up not going out with them. You could be Democrat, you could be Republican, but to be honest, if you're American, you should be Republican. Because people from other countries, they have no respect for America, so they can be Democrats. Like those new Spanish people that came in here, I know they're all going to vote Democrat. But the ones born here like me, we're going to vote Republican. I'm going to vote for Trump. Because to be a Republican is to be an American. That's what it is. It's basic. Being a Republican and being an American are like the two. Yeah, it's the main thing about America. That's the reason why there are Republicans. People who are born here know how the system works, know how to pay taxes, know how much money they get back when they get their tax return and all that shit. So those are the people that vote. Those are the people that should vote the most. But people who come from another country, who only been here like a year or something like that, that person doesn't deserve to vote. That person does not deserve to vote. Anyways, this video is getting too long. I just wanted to talk about a little bit about my history, and I just think that people are lucky if they have American parents. If you have American parents, you count your blessings. Count your blessings. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're white. If you have American parents, you are rich. You are automatically the richest person in the world.